Recently, LSU's Riley Center for Media and Public Affairs launched a new partnership aimed at reducing political polarization.
They're working on a project with the Public Affairs Research Council, or PAR.
Organizers hope that by getting people of opposing views to sit down and talk face to face, they'll find some common ground. Here's more. At LSU's Manship School, the Riley Center for Media and Public Affairs has joined forces with the Nonpartisan Public Affairs Research Council of Louisiana, or PAR. Together, they're launching a new initiative to better understand and ultimately reduce political polarization in the state.
This is a very exciting partnership. We're kind of combining the strengths. PAR has that public policy research and issue area expertise. And at the Riley Center, we have the academic muscle and access to a survey center that when we combine it, we really think it'll give us a chance to explore issues of polarization, but more importantly, those common ground beliefs that Louisianans have so that we can talk, walk, and work with one another in a more civil way.
The project will kick off with a statewide survey conducted by LSU's Public Policy Research Lab. That poll, set for release later this year, will measure polarization and identify areas of agreement.
We're really, looking to handle polarization. I don't think we're going to defeat polarization. That's not something that you do. But to see if people can communicate with each other productively. I think that's what really one of our big goals of what we're trying to do.
The Common Ground Project isn't just about research. It also includes community events like Pizza and Public Affairs, a student lunch series launching in September, and Civic Sips, informal discussions for citizens in downtown Baton Rouge.
One of the things we're excited about is we will have a discussion series that's focused on the students, bringing in mass communication students, public affairs students, political communications, public administration. Whatever student wants to come, we're going to bribe them with some free pizza. But what we really want to do is to model for them. So we'll bring in public officials, civic leaders, public affairs practitioners, and talk about ways that in their experiences they've achieved success by building coalitions, by working collaboratively, and by using communication that bridges divides rather than being divisive, which we think is really going to be crucial because we're educating the next leaders. And whether or not they're going to be reporters, whether or not they're going to be a mayor of Baton Rouge down the road, that's the kind of thing we want them to see. And the other thing that's important for young people and for all of us is that a lot of what you read in the research about polarization has to do with perceptions and caricatures of, the other side thinks like this, acts like this, lives like this. And the literature and the research shows just how important it is to get people together, and they discover, oh, you're not so much of a monster that I thought you were.
Organizers say these conversations will cover everything from coalition building and civic responsibility to media literacy and problem solving across political lines.
No one agrees with each other 100% of the time. You can have two of the most conservative people ever and two most liberal people ever. They're going to disagree with each other. So there's always some overlap in what people like about each other or agree with. So we want to find those things and emphasize that. But more importantly, we want people to get together and talk about it and discover it themselves, because I think that's even more powerful.
With LSU's academic research and PAR's policy expertise, the Common Ground Project hopes to spark conversations that bring people back together, one survey, one slice of pizza, and one community dialogue at a time. The first public events are set to begin this September. The survey results will be released later this year.